Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 8 of Perspective, Soak It In. And what I wanted to talk to you today about was about words and the power of words and the power of um, um, like how meaningful they can be or how destructive they can be. And I have had some comments of people sharing their stories with their, family members. And it breaks my heart, to say, I identify with, someone who um, is having suicidal tendencies. And I never personally had that. I Years ago, my mom kind of just gave me that look of how could you do that to me, and I just never had the thoughts again. But I know that a lot of people that have bipolar suffer um, with the ideation of suicidal thoughts, and I I know personally, a few people that suffer from that, where they have these thoughts that they aren't good enough, that they aren't, um, that they don't matter in this world, that they would be better off without, being here. And the power of words and the power of those thoughts can overtake you and lead you to really dark places. And I guess the words that I try to give myself is, even though I'm struggling, even though I'm down, even though I'm low, um, it doesn't mean I'm going to be there permanently. I'm there temporarily. And that's why I read these cards and I say, please help me, spirit guides and healers and helpers. Please help me feel myself again. And those are powerful words of prayer. And um, so that's why I do those cards every day. Um, and usually the perfect card comes out for me. And then hopefully it helps you as well. But, just having that power of words or power of thoughts that say, yes, this is harming me. Yes, this is hurting me. Yes, this is harm, like uh, kind of destructive right now. But that's not permanent, it's temporary. And we will get through this. And so, what I like to think about is healing that inner child. Going back to that, and I know in the springtime I talked about the inner child quite a bit and reparenting that inner child. And what I need to do is say, my inner child isn't full of trauma, it's full of love, it's full of compassion, it's full of hope, um, it's full of the desire to get better. And um, so that little inner child of mine is like twirling and dancing and becoming the the woman that I'm supposed to be. And yeah, so that's what I'm working on now, is kind of talking nicely to that inner child, not the one that got pushed to the side and, you know, um, got forgotten about, or the invisible girl, or whatever you want to call it. She's front and center, and she's twirling, and she's happy, and she's guided by um, these healing spirits of love, nothing but goodness, nothing but kindness. And the power of those words really do make a difference. And I feel for, especially family members that have to watch people with the destructive thoughts. Um, you know, that's why I was really hesitant to say, this is what mental illness is, or this is what bipolar is, or this is what psychotic events are, because everybody has such different events and different circumstances. Me personally, I try to stay on the positive side, even though I'm struggling. I try to stay positive and give this pep talk to myself, saying, "You've got this, girl. You've got this, girl," and that helps me. And those power of those words really do make a difference. So, all right, these are the classic tarot cards. Pick one card for the past, one card for the present, and one card for the future. All right. For the past, we have the Page of Swords. And that is like a new page, a new chapter, fresh starts. And the swords kind of just cutting through all the tape. So, and then the second one, I won't show that on camera, is the Star. And that is a beautiful woman who's getting some water from the lake, and she is a shining star. So that is the second, the present, and then for the future we have the Six of Wands, which is celebration. Wonderful cards, beautiful cards today. So. All right, and then these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. They look like that. And the intention I'm setting today is the power of words. The power of words in our everyday life. They can be destructive or they can be helpful. They can be loving or they can be, condemning and not so good. So, all right, and this says, your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. And it looks like that. All right. Okay. Your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. All human life must know highs and lows in order to grow. Life may appear difficult at times, but this is a part of the bigger plan, and now is the time to stop and ponder, as the big decisions should be avoided when the mind is clouded by indecision and the path ahead seems black. The wise spirit sages teaches caution and patience when the road isn't smooth, and also remind us that lows are followed by highs, and the questions by answers. The answers are often the signs that show you when to take the next step at the crossroad and which direction to take. Nothing much can come from rushing. It is best to wait a while before pushing forward with your plans. So, nothing can really help from rushing. So, we'll just take it slow, take it one step at a time, one baby step at a time, and continue to keep our focus on the positive, or at least I will, and try to use positive words, positive thoughts, positive actions in my life. And I think there was a comment that said they envision doing, just the next thing, and that That's wonderful. That's a wonderful comment. Um, just that next forward step, that next step forward. So, yeah. Um, and trying to think of anything else I can give you. We have choices to make. We have choices to lead our path. And like that said with the healing spirits, we don't have to decide when we're in a state of indecision. We don't have to make that decision immediately. We can wait until we're at a crossroads and let the path kind of show itself, if that makes sense. So, all right. Well, I wish everybody a beautiful day today, and we will chat with you tomorrow.